Alright, so welcome everyone. Today we are going to start with conditional sentences. If you remember, in the WhatsApp group I shared some right form verbs. There from 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 even. Those are conditional sentences. If you do not know the formula, then most often you will make mistakes. And this will be very important for the final term grammar section. Right? So conditional sentences are actually if sentences. Right? Conditional sentences are really if sentences, and there are four types of conditions: zero, first, second, and third conditions. What is very important is that zero condition. What is zero condition? I'll explain. But before that, let me tell you what is zero condition. It will create the formula for present and present. Formula will be present and present. Interesting. I'll explain. That first conditional is present plus future. They are real. These two conditions are real and in front of you, and they are very much possible. On the other hand, second conditional is past plus past model. Past plus past model. And third conditional is past perfect plus perfective. And these are unreal and impossible. And real is possible. This formula is extremely important, and wherever you go, this will be in application over times. I'd like to request someone to please switch the fans off if the air conditions are working. Switch the fans off. So this is the formula. Zero conditionals will take present tense and present tense. First conditional will take present tense plus future tense, and they are real and possible. On the other hand, second conditionals and third conditionals are unreal and impossible. Second conditionals will take past simple tense plus past model. On the other hand, third conditionals will take past perfect and model perfecting. I'll explain those. Right? So remember this formula, it's extremely important. I'll go through one by one. There are four main types of if sentences in English, often called conditional sentences. Simple. And these sentences are in two halves. There is a comma, most often. Clauses. The if part is dividing the thing. The other part where you can use words such as can, will, may, might, could. This is main clause. Remember this. Right. Zero conditionals. If clause plus main clause. If plus present simple and again present simple. How is that possible? Take a look. If I am late for school, my teacher gets angry. Present, present. And it is zero conditions. If I oversleep, I miss the bus. This, if I miss the bus, I'm late for school. And again, take a look at the condition. If I am late for school, my teacher gets angry. So these are all zero conditions. If it rains, I stay home. Right? If it rains, I stay home. This is real habit. And this is again zero conditional. Now let's come to first conditional. First conditional is interesting. If clause, main clause. If plus present tense, then main clause will take will, can, may, must plus verb. If I go to London, I will see the Big Bang. Simple. If I go to London, I'll see the Big Bang. If I go to Buckingham Palace, I can take a photo of the Royal Guard. You know, there is a program with the Mr. Bean. A guard is just standing still without any movement with the eyes even, as if he is robot. He has a long hat here, holding it like this. And Mr. Bean was doing everything. Right? It was interesting. This is the guard. So if I go to the Buckingham Palace, I can take a photo of the Royal Guard. Simple. And this is can take, the possibility. And that doesn't mean that all the times it will be future. Right? But it is possible and it could be with a can form, as I already shared the formula. If you go to London, you must look right before crossing a street. Do you know it? If you go to London, you always have to look right, because you see, in our country, driver's seat is in the left side, right? Right side, sorry. So in some other countries it is left side. But if you go to London, you have to look right. That is very important. You cannot break the rule. If you break the rule there, you will be interrogated by the police. Second condition. So real conditions are gone. Zero and first conditions. Second condition. If clause plus main clause. If plus past simple. Then would, could, might plus verb. That is called modal verb. If I were an astronaut, I would travel in a spaceship. I were. Very important part is that as it is unreal and impossible, all the times modal auxiliary will be where. Remember, modal auxiliary will be where. If I were you, I could think different. Right? If I were you were me, I were you, we could think different. So similarly, if I were an astronaut, I would travel in a spaceship. Now, past tense. I work with the auxiliary noun, taking past simple. If I traveled in a spaceship, I go to Mars. Have you seen the movie Martian? Try to watch that movie. You get idea of space. We are so tiny, without any leg, vanished. You die, vanish. No existence. Only family members will remember you for a few months, and you vanish. Your existence will be zero. Actually, we are just an existence. That's the idea we'll get. It's interesting. And if you just watch the movie, you'll understand that there is someone who is controlling. and that is interesting. If I travel in a spaceship, I will go to Mars. If I went to Mars, I would meet a Martian. Martian is a person who is living, someone living in Mars. And you can also go to some websites and find the videos of Mars. And you find that some structures are broken, structures are there. Interesting. Means there were life once. If I met a Martian, I wouldn't understand him. Right. Second condition. If I didn't understand him, I would come back to the art. Let's come to the third condition. E plus past perfect tense would have past participle. It's called perfective. I might have talked to you. I might have talked to you. That is perfective structure. If I had studied hard, I would have passed my exams. That is the interesting part. The teacher presentation. If you had studied hard, you wouldn't have failed your exam. Mother said. F. If you had passed your exam, you could have gone to the beach. Because everything is impossible now. You had passed. If you had passed the exam, because you failed, you could have gone to the beach. Because you cannot go to the beach. Means some affirmative sentences were displayed in the negative form. Interesting. It is unreal. If I had gone to the beach, I would have made sand castles. But this is in imagination, not in reality. Is it clear? We had a plan, but we couldn't make it. So now, let's just go through it. Make zero conditional sentences, use cues. Jane eat too much chocolate, she get sick. Make it a sentence. Zero conditionals. Remember the formula is present plus present. You know it. You studied this in SSC and HSC, I'm sure. You studied that in SSC and HSC. Jane eat too much chocolate, she gets sick. You start with the sentence if. If Jane eats too much chocolate, comma, she gets sick. Do you agree or disagree? You have to agree. Because your stomach, your lungs will be affected by chocolates. Heavy calories there. Next one. You not eat, you die. Yeah. If you do not eat, I just talked to Abdullah once over phone. He couldn't eat. Then I mentioned that if you don't eat, you will die. No medicine could help you. So what's the thing? If you don't eat, you will die. Have you taken your breakfast? It's must remember. So if you do not eat, you will die. So Why did I say die? Because one organ, if it doesn't function, only one organ, kidney, lungs, stomach, right, brain, anything. If one organ doesn't function, the whole system will be broken down, and you will be in trouble. You hit ice, it melts. Simple. If you hit ice, it melts. That's it. Write second conditional sentences. Put the verbs in brackets and correction. If you dash your job, you dash around the world. Second condition is unreal. Please share your answers. Don't talk. If you dash the job. Second condition. Past simple plus past model. Tell me. If you lead left. You will travel. Could travel, or you could travel around the world, right? If you dash nicer to him, he dash you the money. What's the auxiliary? Excellent. Where? If you were nicer to him, he. Second condition. Who lend you the money? Borrow means take, lend means give. Next one. It dash nice if the rain stop. What is the answer? Stopped. Double model cannot be in affection, like you cannot make it. It would be nice. Already you made use of model. One side model and another side should be past simple. It would be nice if the rain stopped. Can you tell me the spelling of stopped? Yeah, not double PPT. That's the practice. Let's come to the next. Last one. Third condition. He crashed his car because he fell asleep while driving. If he dashed asleep while driving, he dashed his car. Third condition. Third condition. Make it. No, third condition will not take didn't. The formula is that past perfect plus perfective. Past perfect plus perfective. This is the last one with you. Then one. No worry. If he had fallen asleep, hadn't. If he hadn't fallen asleep while driving, he wouldn't have crashed. He wouldn't have crashed his car. Or, there's the idea. He had fallen asleep asleep while driving, he had he would have fallen. If he would have fallen asleep while driving, he had crashed his car, or if he had fallen asleep while driving, he would have crashed his car. Wrong way is possible. The formula is always past perfect plus perfected, as I already told you. You can change it. Perfected could be here and past perfect could be here. Change the formula should remain together. Let's work with the next one. I lost my job because I was late for work. I dash my job if I dash late for work. I would have lost my job if let's see whether he can answer. I challenge that nobody can answer. I challenge you. No one will be successful in answering. The second one, I already told you one. If I would have, sorry, if it's already there, I would have lost my job.
I was late for work.
Wrong. Formula is PP. Can you make it? I'm sorry to say, actually, all of you have got weakness in grammar. If you go to some European countries, you face the problem. There will be a test. Whatever subject you study, there will be a test. And as you are from Bangladesh, you will be tested double, not respected. The answer is had been. Had been means past perfect formula. If I had been late for work. We couldn't go to the concert because we didn't have enough money. If we let's make it. This was the question for Dhaka University admission test. If we have enough money,
We had enough money.
wrong. PP formula. Formula says that, I'm sure nobody will be able to answer. PP means past perfect tense. And how will you make it past perfect? I'm teaching you this structure, it will be helpful for the future. If we had, auxiliary had, and main verb had. One had is auxiliary verb, another had is main verb. Right? I am having lunch. Having is the main verb, am is auxiliary. Similarly, I had. What is the past participle form of have? Had. Had is the formula for past perfect. So if we had enough money, we might have gone to the concert. We might have gone to the concert. Yeah, let's revise. This is very challenging, and there is another structure. I'll write it down, which is not here. More challenging. So, if he hadn't fallen asleep while driving, he might not have crashed his car. I would have lost my job if I had been late for work, if we had had enough money, we might have gone to the concert. So take a look here. If I had had enough money, I would have gone to the concert. This is third condition, right? Past perfect plus perfect. Now there is another structure like this. Had I had enough money, I would have gone to the concert. This if is removed when one head is added. Is it clear? If could be removed by this structure. This is amazingly interesting. In serious tests like your proficiency level test, if you go to European countries, this kind of test will be taken instantly. Placement test. Which course you are eligible for? Grammar test will be taken. Because most of the some teachers use this kind of critical structure in the class. Suppose one of you got chance in Harvard University. Remember, Harvard University teachers are so much tough to handle with because most often the teachers are Nobel laureates, Nobel Prize winners, and all of them are PhD degree holders. Extremely tough to handle those teachers. Alright, so this is the structure. Let's just revise a little bit. I made it very easy for you for the explanation, and if you have any question, you can certainly ask me. I'll tell you two stories. So, as you understand, there are four main types of sentences in English, often called conditional sentences. This depends on condition. You understand? Life is a condition. There is if, always if. If you are healthy, then you come to the university. If you are not healthy, you cannot come to the university. Simple. There is always condition. So these are the two parts I already discussed. Zero condition is if plus present simple plus present simple. As you can see, if I am late for school, my teacher gets angry. Present plus present. And it is possible and real. First condition. If clause plus main clause, if plus present tense, and it will take will, can, may, must. But you only know that you will, right? But it also can take can, may, must. And it will be first condition. Second condition. If plus past simple and auxiliary verb will always be where? Main clause, would, could, might, plus verb. They are called model. Not model, model. If I were an astronaut, I would travel in a spaceship. Second condition. And the most difficult one is third condition, which will be very confusing for you, as I already gave you some of them. This is the third condition and the last one. Past perfect tense, always past perfect. I had taken, she had gone, something like this. And it will be always perfective, which is not mentioned here. It's called perfective. Would, could, might, plus have, plus past perfect. If I had studied her, I would have passed my exams. Clear? Now, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Please try to ask, because if you, this course may not be very important for you because it's not major course, but this is actually like everywhere. That's why I was extremely serious in teaching you. This is my responsibility.